Chocolate Man is back. I'm back, baby, with another video, and I want to talk about financial diets. So many people just spend all of their money just on things that they just consume over and over and over, and they go like, oh, but I want that, but I want that. They go into a shop and they go like, oh, maybe I want this and I want this, and then they spend so much money they don't have budgets, they don't have anything that stops them. They don't realize that they dry out. It doesn't seem in the long term like they are spending a lot of money. I used to do this with Starbucks, and then I calculated like, oh my god, I'm spending more on Starbucks than I'm spending on, well, not Starbucks specifically, but I'm on coffee outside more than I'm spending on food at home for an entire month. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah, you need to find those things that you are spending the most money on and start cutting that, see how you can cut that. Like for me, a big one was coffee and also drinks outside, but non-alcoholic drinks like juice, water. Like, why would I spend $1 for a water when I have free water at home? Like, I should take a bottle of water with me. Like, it makes absolutely no sense to buy one. Like, those are purchases that are for people without oversight, not oversight, but without planning. They cannot plan further than 30 minutes and then they have to drink some water. They don't take into consideration that whenever you leave home for more than 2 hours, as a rule, have some water. I mean, think about it. If you buy one of these waters every day, it's $30. I mean, you're spending $30 on water, and well, depending where you live. But even if you don't live somewhere where the tap water is good enough, like here, the tap water is great. So the point is that you can drink tap water, and even if it's not, you can buy the big water and put yourself like the amount that you can carry for when you go out. The point is that you will be spending, if you buy water outside, you will be spending the budget for 6 months of water home. That's the point. Like, if you buy the big ones, it's almost the same price as the small one. So that's you that's just 3 days, 4 days of water. It's crazy how much money you can spend if you don't foresee the ways that you spend money, and you look at the world and you see, oh, I'm gonna just spend money. I'm just gonna go to the grocery and buy some water or some juice or something like that. I didn't used to be like this, but then I realized like, oh, if you spend money on things like this, you're not gonna have money. And rather than doing that, I should spend my money on things that can make money or that I can sell for a profit, which this is exactly that. I'm selling it for a profit. That's why I bought it. And yeah, and you can basically budget. I do budget, and you don't even need to budget properly. Like, you can just put money aside for all the bills first, like know exactly what bills you have. Put them aside every time when you get your salary or whatever you get, put the money aside, and then say, okay, how much of this left I need to have still in savings by the end of the month, and try to hit that goal. Put bodacious goals, put goals that you can not really achieve. It's fine. You're gonna strive, you're gonna make a plan for what it is to, like this month, I wasn't able to save almost any money. But due to circumstances, that's fine because I made a bit more money. So basically, I kind of saved some money. Like, I bought a new camera that I can sell for a profit. So the money that I didn't save, it's in the camera. So yeah, it's, you buy things, you shouldn't buy things that you the next day or the same day you just go to the toilet and flush it down. Like, buy as little as those as you can and as cheaply as possible. I know what you might be saying is like, you're gonna be saying, dude, but why do we live like for water, for like bottled water, $1 bottled water? I don't think that's why you live. Or for a juice when you can make cold brew tea and it's healthier and better, and if you put a bit of sugar into it, it's the same as a juice. It doesn't have the fizzy things, but it doesn't matter. I don't like fizzy drinks anyway, so yeah. And that's the point. Like, people don't really appreciate and they don't understand the fact that uh, you don't need to, if you have a bit of foresight, you can hindsight, actually, a bit of hindsight and foresight as well, and you look at the things that you spend the most on, and I just don't get it, man. How can people, there are some people around me who earn so much money, and usually at the end of the month they don't have any money left. They just spend and spend and spend and spend and spend and spend. And there are some people who used to earn a lot of money, and now they spend like they still earn that money, and they just, I'm seeing them just closer and closer and closer to that edge where they don't have any more money and they have to sell their stuff. I'm selling my stuff not because I am broke. I actually have money in savings, but I'm selling my stuff because I profit off of it. I've profited off of the iPad, off the cameras. The first cameras, no, but these two cameras, I profited off of them. So I've sold this lens over here, and I bought another one just because I got a good deal on it. Like, it's a $50 discount. So I can use it again because I was missing it, and then I can sell it for a profit if I want to. If I don't, I don't. The point is that you can sell things, you can buy things and sell things for a profit. And also, you get the added benefit of having warranty because you sell the old object and you buy a new one. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna sell this camera after I've been using it for almost 3 years, and I'm gonna use the new one because it has a warranty. And not only does it have a warranty, but it's been used for 5 photos. I've taken 5 photos with it, and I'm gonna profit off of this thing and get rid of some things that I are very hard to sell, like a cheap light, a cheap tripod, and a lavalier mic that I am not using anymore. That's super cheap, and I bundle them together and I sell them. So not only do I profit off of the camera that I bought, but I also sell some junk for a bit of a profit or my money back. For that junk, if I get my money back on it, it's like crazy good. And I've calculated everything, and I put the price a bit more than it is to get my money back plus the profit that I want, $100 profit. So That's the point. The money back on each object in the bundle plus $100 profit. So, and even more on top, so I can negotiate. And that's how I calculated today. And even though I spent quite a bit of money, in fact, I spent on the editor, I spent on living, and I'm still having the same amount in savings. By savings, I mean in gear and also savings. But I still have almost the same amount. It's like I made actually, I have more in savings now, even though I spent quite a bit of money on my editor, and I spent quite a bit of money as I didn't earn as much money, so I was like stretching it thin, but I still do have more than I started this with like 3 months ago when I started selling everything. Like, that's the point. I didn't have to think about it, I just took the right decisions. So this morning, I calculated everything, and I didn't have more money than I spent. So I paid my editor about $1,000, and what happened is that I have about 2,000. Well, let's see. Yeah, I have about 500 of those back. So even though I paid my editor out of the money that I've got from selling the gear that I had, I got $500 back in savings because I bought things and I sold them, and I bought them and I sold them, and I profited off of that plus the savings. That's exactly about $500 plus living expenses. So I don't have any. Well, I do have some money borrowed, but that's not a big deal. It's just for profit. I didn't have the money necessary, the savings necessary to buy the camera, so I borrowed some money, the whole entire sum. So you don't have to have money to make money. Like, if you have friends who can borrow, who can lend you money, and you know for 100% sure that you can sell that thing for more, and it's a no-brainer to just use other people's money to and tell them like, look, I need this money for 3 weeks, and in 3 weeks you're gonna sell that, you're gonna profit, and it's you didn't even use your money, so you made 10-20% on their money. And yeah, that's fun. Like, I usually do this sometimes. If I don't have money, I just ask myself who has some money that I can borrow so that I can make this deal. And I never lost. Like, honestly, I never lost. Whenever I made a thing like this, I know exactly what I'm buying. And yeah, I almost, because one of the cameras broke, but because I buy them new, well, refurbished from a retailer, I get a warranty. So they changed the camera. So point is, do a financial audit on yourself. Look at the things that you are spending. Calculate not on the day, calculate on the month. And see if you spend that, whatever daily spending you have, spending habits, take everything into account. And that's how you do it. And you see what categories you spend the most, and you're like, okay, how can I spend less? What if I bought this instead of this? What if I didn't buy that and I took water from home? What if I didn't buy juice and I took cold brew tea from home? Like, what if I buy vitamin tablets and I put it in the water before I leave home, and I take that with me and I drink some juice outside instead of buying the juice? So I basically pay 20 cents instead of, well, less than 20, like 5 cents for a vitamin water instead of buying the vitamin water for like €1, $1.50. These are the things that you should be looking at. Like, juices are a dumb purchase for me. I think I don't enjoy drinking them as much, and they're not healthy for me. So why am I spending my money on that when I could be, whenever I have cold brew tea made, I never buy juices because I always have with me. So, but the point is that I have to wash the the bottles so that I can make cold brew tea. So that's the bottleneck over there. I have to wash my bottles more because they tend to get dirty. Financial, like a financial audit on yourself is so necessary. I try to do one every time, and that's how you get more money, by not spending money. And when you, that's, this is super super important. If you start earning more money, remain at the same level as if nothing changed. That's the point. Because in case you go back to your old salary or to your old thing, you didn't get used to spending more money. So try to keep your level of lifestyle as low as possible in order to be able to, if something happens, you can go back to that lifestyle. It's super hard to go back to a lifestyle. But if you keep it at a level that's below what you are earning, every time you get a raise or you get more money, you don't change your lifestyle, then that's how you keep a lot more money, and you get rich by doing that. And I don't get it. Why do people, like, people feel like that's the whole point. People feel rich when they spend money, but spending money can be in the right way. You can spend money on things that make you money. You can spend money on things that you can sell for a profit, on toys that you can resell. And this way, you always have toys around you to play with, and new ones. And you don't lose money on it. So you have double the advantage. You have toys, you have things, and then you sell them for a profit and you get your money back. I think that's the way to do it. As you can see, today I'm finishing a bit earlier just because I'm super tired and I want to relax. I already feel much better because I've meditated for an hour, and this has really put me in touch with my emotional feelings and my sickness. And now I've eaten some chicken. I was supposed to meet with someone to sell a camera, but it turns out they haven't messaged me yet, so I don't really mind. The idea is that I was kind of thinking, should I film? Should I not film? Should I film? Will they message me? Won't they message me? I was like, we should meet in like an hour. If they message me and I don't message them back because I'm filming, they're not gonna come. But they didn't message me, so I already took the decision to film anyway. So I took the right decision, and the decision was to just film. And if he messaged me, I'm gonna talk to him after I finished the meditation session. I'm super tired and, well, not really tired, but I feel extremely sick, and I cannot expand so much energy as I want. But hopefully when I get back to full health, I'll be so much better at expanding and really overwhelming the YouTubes with my energy. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.